Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ekene. You remember me? The girl who sings at the coffee shop. Well, I also like to read in our sitting room. I have an interesting story to share with you today. So, come and join me while we enjoy the story. And remember, subscribe to hear more of my stories. Once upon a time, in a charming little village, there was a playful and mischievous mouse named Hickory. He lived happily in a cozy mouse hole within the walls of an old oak tree. Hickory had a sweet tooth and loved exploring the world around him. He would often wander through the village in search of delicious treats. One sunny morning, as Hickory ventured out, he stumbled upon a magnificent bakery named Sweet Delight. The aroma of freshly baked goodies wafted through the air, captivating his little mouse senses. Hickory's eyes sparkled with delight as he gazed at the sumptuous delights on display. The bakery was run by a kind and talented pastry chef named Mrs. Dickley. She was known for her incredible skills in creating mouth-watering sweets. Mrs. Dickory had a warm heart and loved to make children smile with her delectable treats. The village children adored her and would often visit her bakery to taste her magical creations. Curiosity piqued. Hickory campaigned inside the bakery. He was in awe of the sugary wonders that surrounded him. His tiny paws barely reached the countertop, but he managed to climb up and find a hidden treasure. A jar filled with colorful candies. Hickory's eyes widened with excitement as he discovered his dream come true. As he dipped his paw into the jar to grab a candy, Hickory accidentally knocked it over, causing a cascade of candies to tumble on the floor. Startled, he scurried away, fearing he had done something wrong. Mrs. Dickory, who had been busy attending to other customers, noticed the commotion and followed the sound of the falling candies. To her surprise, she found a guilty-looking Hickory peeking at her from behind a shelf. She couldn't help but smile at the sight of the tiny, apologetic mouse. Approaching Hickory with a warm heart, Mrs. Dickory gently picked him up and placed him on the counter. Instead of scolding him, she showed him kindness and understanding. She knew that Hickory had a love for sweets, just like the children who frequented her bakery. Mrs. Dickory decided to turn this little mishap into an opportunity for both of them to learn and grow. She spoke to Hickory in a soft voice. "Dear Hickory, I understand your love for sweets, but we must also be careful and considerate. Let's work together to clean up this mess, and as a reward, I will teach you the art of making sweet treats while singing to the popular Hickory Dickory Dock nursery rhyme. Hickory Dickory Dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck one, the mouse ran down. Hickory Dickory Dock, tick tock, tick tock. Hickory Dickory Dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck two, the mouse ran down. Hickory Dickory Dock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Hickory Dickory Dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck three, the mouse ran down. Hickory Dickory Dock, Hickory Dickory Dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck four, the mouse ran down. Dickory Dickory Dock, tick tock, tick tock. Hickory's eyes sparkled with joy and gratitude. With Mrs. Hickory's guidance, he learned to measure ingredients, stir mixtures, and decorate beautiful pastries. Hickory's nimble paws proved to be a great asset, and he quickly became Mrs. Dickory's little baking apprentice. Word of the adorable duo's baking adventures spread throughout the village, and children eagerly gathered at the bakery to witness the magic unfolding before their eyes. Mrs. Dickory and Hickory worked side by side, creating stunning cakes, delicious cookies, and enchanting pastries. They were almost too beautiful to eat. The children were in awe of Hickory's new-found talents and were eager to learn from him. With Mrs. Dickory's encouragement, the little mouse began teaching the children the art of baking. They laughed, shared stories, and bonded over their love for sweets. As the days passed, the village became known far and wide for its delectable treats. Families from neighboring towns would come to taste the magical creations baked with love by Mrs. Dickory, Hickory, and the village children. The bakery flourished, and the village became a hub of joy and deliciousness. Hickory and Mrs. Dickory's friendship blossomed, becoming an inseparable team. The mouse, who once only dreamed of sugary delights, now brought happiness to everyone around him. The villagers lovingly called him Sweet Hickory, a name that made his heart soar. And every time the clock struck 12, the villagers would sing a special rhyme in honor of the remarkable mouse who had brought so much sweetness to their lives. Hickory Dickory Dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck one, the mouse ran down. Hickory Dickory Dock. The end. Thank you, friends, for listening. If you enjoyed the story, click the like button and subscribe to know when I'll read another nursery rhyme story for you.